We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the... Our turn. Here comes...
This bout is...
All the talking. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They better start respecting each other's punching power. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Throws the jab, but does not score. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. They exchange punches. Good counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That seemed like he turned it. What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And he fails to score with that left hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So close with that uppercut. The straight right just misses. Punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They both want the knockout. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics,
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And that has rocked Arturo Gatti. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Is down big. Here we go to the 4th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Nope, that jab not going to score. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided three. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't score with that jab. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Jaime Mungia just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't score with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Nice job blocking the hook. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Jaime Mungia. Here we go, it's round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And this is not the way Mungia thought this fight was gonna go. We almost almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Wow, Gatti just got clipped. Well, there was no... And they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Insane action. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Defense is not an option for these two. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh, Mungia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. And that's it.